believe we should be live. All right. Every time that I get like, all right. So yeah, it ain't no big deal. Uh, but that's how it is. That's what I'm saying. I mean, it's a lot of expenditures doing what I do, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, what I really need is like another bat cycle, like another electric scooter that's durable. But even that thing had a bunch of problems because the company builds them janky, and I need something that's built up to par that can pretty much handle anything. You know, um, there's the bigger one, but you know, then you got to have everything else with it. You got to have your license, and then you got to get it checked out and looked at, and it's a whole problem, man. It's a lot of stuff. But I do believe I got some sleep, a little bit, maybe quite a bit. I'm not sure, but I know I was tired, real tired. I was exhausted. So I know I'm still going to be lagging a little bit just because I was so far behind. But yeah, I don't know. I'll have to just walk and see what we can do today. I have no idea. I guess we're on time. It's only 12:26. I guess we're on time if I pull out some cash back right now and hop on the bus. You know, what's the day? Tuesday. All right. Not too bad. Not too shabby. Yeah, it's just like these things. It's always really difficult, man. Like even carrying around that bike, like it's hard. And that was the thing. Like I already knew what was going to happen. I knew it was going to mess up. And it's better that it does now. Like that's the thing. Like I'm blessed because that's got to be God too, seriously. Because I just saw it messed up now. And yesterday it got me all the way back. So, but yeah, they told me there was something with the back tire. So that's it. And like I said, either we can replace the back tire later, or if it's an inner tube issue, it might be the actual tire. I have no idea. Because it looked pretty bad. It was flat. As soon as I started riding, I could feel it. But like I said, this is all part of my business. It's all part of what I do. And that's how it goes. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, you're going to be Batman. You're going to have a lot of expenses, expenditures. It's just that simple. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing, these folks can't even comprehend running a business, much less being Batman. I mean, they can't even comprehend it. Like, it takes a lot, man. You know what I mean? None of these things are anything other than what they are. What do you mean? It's just part of it. Like, that's the thing. It takes strength. Everything I do takes strength. You understand? It takes strength to be able to continue to budget this and build this all on your own. It's all a symbol of strength, brother. Maybe one day you people will wake up and see reality. Mr. Wofford's pretty quiet. That's usually what people do when they have to, then they're forced to accept reality and they notice and see and they fail. That's usually what they do. They go into hiding. You understand? Yeah. He awfully quiet. He ain't saying much. Real talk. Hold up. So Batman is a force on a bicycle and a force on foot. Wait till I'm on my own customized motorcycles and stuff, and my own bat pods I'm designing and building. Wait till that. I'm already looking into it, like builds for like mini motorcycles, and I think that's a lot of what I'm going to be building. And like I've seen images of actual like things that are like mini motorcycles, but they somewhat resemble a bat pod, and it's a different look a little bit, and it's kind of cool. And a lot of them are like I'd have to figure out how to purchase them and where to get them at. I'd be listening to Steez still. People know that, right? I was listening to him yesterday, actually. I was listening to some of his old show, one of them. And I was listening, and when that part came up, I was trying to hear what he was saying. And I figured it out. He got the distributor, right, from China through Alibaba. And it was just weird to me that he took this advice, he claims, from Tone Space, of all people. Somebody who's never made a business move, somebody who knows nothing about scooters, somebody who can't even rap or make music. And he took this advice from him, but he gave him credit and claimed that it helped him. I mean, what do you mean? Alibaba, that's the same thing. That's the same thing y'all had this one, the camera dudes say. Alibaba. Like, yeah, Alibaba is a retailer. They're also a retailer that puts out product ads on their own app that make no coherent sense. Straight up. They make no coherent sense. And to be honest, it doesn't look right. It doesn't. It all literally doesn't look right. But if he claims that that's how he did it, well, then I'm sure what he did is he just talked to the distributors, probably an independent distributor, right? And he probably just contacted them off Alibaba because I'm sure you could talk right to the retailer. See, I figure out everything. That's why I know. I just listen. Because when you listen, you'll learn something. So he probably went talked to the distributor online, which is probably not that difficult. It's probably an email away, right? And he talked to him. He probably told him what he was trying to do. You know what I mean? But the thing is, what he said, it never really happened. I don't know. He acted like he did get one shipment or something. I can't remember. But that's the thing. I mean, that's not really a big deal. You're just purchasing bulk from Alibaba. That's how they work. You got to purchase in bulk. I mean, I have my doubts about that entire thing. Like, it doesn't seem legit to me at all. But I know that it is a big company. I know that they conduct a lot of business. Like, I'm completely in the know-how on everything, but I just don't trust it at all. But nonetheless, um, because you'll look at items, you'll look at things that I need in the future, and the prices will just not make sense at all. And it's like when they put an ad and they tell you we're going to sell you a scooter, and then they sell you a tire or something. There'll be some kind of catch within the fine print that doesn't even make sense. It's very misleading. It's a fact, but nonetheless, I'll look into that. And we got to have our money first anyway to do any of this stuff. But like I said, I'm already looking into the mask, the mask respirators for the other element for when we get this to the next level and we're doing it in different cities and states. Um, Looking into everything, man, to be perfectly honest. Hold on. Gotta get some water, man. It's hot as hell, bro. Uh, uh, you gotta stay hydrated out here. Yeah. That dude gave me so much fruit yesterday, bro. Like, hopefully it's all good, but I don't know about them bananas, but you know, I took my chance with one yesterday, and I'll probably take a chance with one today later, but I don't got time right now. I just don't. But, you know, long story short, I mean, I'm sure we could. I mean, that's all I think he was doing. He was just buying from a distributor. Like, how is that knowledge? That's just a public site, dude. He admitted it. It was right there on air. I heard it. He said that that's how he created the whole thing. So then, yeah, you just talked to a distributor and you were just trying to pretend that you had business savvy with something that was the wrong people to talk to. The Alibaba ain't the people to talk to. You want to talk to distributors. You can find distributors through there, I'm sure, and contact them and speak to them. But there's major, bigger distributors than that in the world. Yes, there is. And that's the people I want to talk to, like an actual like scooter distribution company. There's my honey. That way we could hopefully have them cut me a deal. Yes, baby. I love you. She'll be here any minute now, I'm sure, any second. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe we could have them cut me a deal and, you know, create some kind of distribution deal. I don't know. That's more advantageous. Because he was talking about putting the logo on, he'd call them bikes or whatever. And he was talking about putting the logo on them. And the scooter he had, there you go, honey. Thank you. I was saying I love you. Uh, yeah, the bike tire is not working today, honey. Hold on. Bike tire is not working today. It already went flat. Hold up. But yeah, the tire already went flat. They had told me there was something wrong with the back tire. It is what it is. I was just explaining it to these folks. So I'm trying to get over here. So maybe, hopefully, I could get over here and get some cash back and try to hop on the bus, possibly. But yeah, I'll probably need a whole new tire. I don't know if it could be an inner tube thing. Possible it's just an inner tube. But my friend will have to try to help me. He's got a bike similar to it, so he may have an inner tube for that. I don't know. So he might be able to get me rolling again on it when we have time. But we're trying to get inner tubes. He's trying to help me, he said, to get inner tubes for the bigger one, the GMC Denali. That's the one that's really like a bat paw. That's the one I need rolling. Because that's the one that moves. It's fast as hell. And it would just work perfectly. I remember it being pretty quick. But yeah, like I said, I mean, I create a distribution deal by any means, talking to a distributor, you know, for scooters and all that. But like I said, I don't want to open up my company or a company that sells scooters, because then you're held liable when these, you know, these scholars, you know, do whatever they do on them, you know. So, I mean, I'm all right. You know, I'd rather stay away from that business concept, but I will need a distributor so that I can be able to create my own fleet of what I need. But those little motorcycle type things that Steve's was riding, that's what I need. And I don't know if that's where he got that one from, because that's what it looked like something from Alibaba. I don't know. Maybe they're all right. I have no idea, but we'll see. But I mean, that ain't really knowledge. That's just basic stuff. It's in front of everybody. I thought it was some kind of nuance. Like, I thought it was some kind of the way Steve's painted it. You thought it was something totally different, you know? So I thought it was like an actual, like, that they found a way to talk to distributors for them. But like I said, I'm gonna be rebuilding everything. I'll have my own music distribution company going, or ability to distribute music independently. We'll have to turn that into an LLC probably at some point if it graduates and evolves. We don't have to, but we may have to. I have a way of doing it that's totally right. But I mean, we'll probably do that. I mean, that's the thing. Like, you want to become a distributor if you can, if you have the money. So when we have the money, I just have so many ideas for the next phase. You know, as far as business, I got a lot of concepts that we can do. All I was saying, it's kind of like I said, when you get here, honey. Like I said, I mean, I'd rather not give these folks any money. None. Like, it ain't on nothing other than what's right. You know? Like, no. People never did anything for me. No. I'm not here to fund and help other people's businesses. So it's like I said, it's kind of like, you know, on the island, I don't see the point in paying them and giving them money at that restaurant at Parrot Bay or whatever, these restaurants, you know, just to go ride a jet ski in a circle for 5 seconds. I mean, it just doesn't even sound fun to me. It really doesn't. You know, I mean, when we're going to have the money, if we get realistic, we're going to have the money to go buy a jet ski. You get what I'm saying? You don't want to ride that on the island anyway because all the stuff in the water. You know, like the penguin and his brother, they don't know how to think. If they're still going in that water like that, that's not wise, man. Because you think it doesn't have an effect, but it does. And I did it that other year and I regret it. But I'm all right. I'm divinely protected by God. I'll be all right. But I mean, to keep doing it, it's just not wise, man. We cannot go in that water, honey, at all. There'll be swimming pools. We could definitely go to the island and chill. We can go to Schlitterbahn. I'm sure Schlitterbahn has their water filtrated with a filter where everything's fine. But that's Schlitterbahn. That's different than going in the water on the beach. Um, but yeah, we want to look into Schlitterbahn. We're gonna find where we want to stay, whether it be at their Disney resort or something a little cheaper. Because I got some good ideas, like I said. I don't know. I know what I'm doing, but that's all I'm saying. I wouldn't spend your money with entertaining their nonsense. It ain't worth it. We can, if you want to ride jet skis and stuff, or have fun on the water, we need to go up to Austin for that. Austin has that type of stuff, from what I remember. And I'm not really into like extreme sports on the water, but like we could go have fun and be on the water all the time. They have, I think it's Deep Eddy, the pool I grew up at. Went there a couple of times when I was a kid. I want to go there with you for sure. You'll love it. And it's just beautiful around it. I think it's near Town Lake, or what they call Lady Bird Lake now. And you'll be with me, so you'll be good because of that one thing going on over there. Like I told you, that whole stuff was going on. It was on the news every day, and I was right there. I was right there. I was right there by it. And the entire time, like, nobody ever even said anything to me. So all I'm saying is that whole thing that's going on in Austin, whoever is doing it, whoever it is, I'm sure that they've probably seen me out there and they didn't do nothing. So, I'm just saying it could be a conspiracy, but whatever it is, that's another mystery that Batman's going to try to figure out. I'm going to try to figure out who it is. Like, real talk. I'm telling you straight up. I'm going to try to figure out who it is, and I'm going to try to stop them. You understand? Because nobody else will. Nobody. And they're all corrupt, and it could be an inside job. I don't know. But I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, honey. I'll fill you in more on the details, but that's the type of stuff I'm here to stop. The real big deal things that are happening. I just can't talk about it on here, So, but people know what I'm talking about up there on Lady Bird Lake in Austin. Yeah, I worked right by there. I was in the area. I was in the back of a lot by myself every night till like 4 or 5 a.m. Never had a problem, and I'm just different. I got a different mentality, and that's why. So, whoever they are, they didn't have an answer for Batman. I'll tell you that much, and that's what I'm saying. The criminal element, it keeps stepping up. They're using different elements now. That's why we're going to have to get the mask with the respirator when I get going. I mean, what I'm coming up against, I don't know if you folks understand. This is as real as it gets. I mean, this is not a game, what I do. I'm putting everything on the line for what I do. And that's why I just want to be prepared. And the thing is, I'm really quick and I can really move. Okay. And these elements are all in the cartoons and the movies. Always. He always deals with that element. You know what I'm talking about. It goes without saying. He deals with that element and he has a mask. Huh. Isn't that crazy? It's in the cartoons and the movies all the time. So, it's something I don't want to deal with, but, whatever God's plan is for me, it may be part of it. I don't know. But I'm already trying to think ahead and figure out how to deal with that correctly. And that's it. I got to make sure I can't be stopped by any means at all, no matter what. No matter what they do, I will not be stopped. I refuse. I refuse it. So yeah, I think people forget that this is not dress up. This is not Barbie time. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world, wrapped in plastic. It's fantastic. You can't get near Batman anywhere. I'm a superstar, and you're Mr. Wofford. Ha! Oh, for real. But yeah, this is not an act or faking or a game. This is what I do for a living. It's very serious. What I do and what I come up against, I always win. You're the great Sam Gerard. Yes, I am. And you always have to win. Yes, I do. You know, it's all good. God will give me another bike. I ain't even worried about it. God will provide, man. God's been providing, bro. Woke up to a $100 donation yesterday. It is what it is, man. It's absolutely fantastic. Why don't you quit staring at me and drive? Thank you. So, yeah, like I said, I love it, man. That's what a lot of these folks do. They got nothing going on, so they just look, and a lot of them, like, it's all good if you looking like a fan, but a lot of them, they be looking like they want to catch you doing something wrong or something, like when you're the one creating it because you're just sitting there. You see what I'm saying? Like, those are mentalities I just can't deal with no more, bro. I got no patience, bro. There's no need for me to have patience. It's inexcusable and ridiculous. They're grown folks, bro, everywhere. But yeah, Batman is building his empire. We're expanding. People expanding every day more and more. The way I see it, nothing's gonna stop me, man. You know, I got to keep pushing. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I did get some sleep, honey. I'm pretty positive. I must have. I don't know if it was enough or how much, but I definitely got some sleep. But still tired, lagging. I was so far behind on sleep, man. Yesterday, it was unbelievable. But you can let me know if you can send me a message. Tell me how I look to you, if I look all right. I mean, I looked all right yesterday, but I was super exhausted. I mean, I was out of it. It was scary. Um, but yeah, people don't get. I don't get a lot of sleep, man. It's hard enough as it is, and then things make it harder. And doing this, it ain't easy, man. It takes a lot of dedication and determination, and it's just that simple. So, end of the day, it's gonna be what it's gonna be, and it is what it is. You know what I mean? Real talk. But we just got to keep pushing and stay focused, man. That's where the money's at. Oh, honey, if you can, if you let me know if you can hear me still, if you're able. If not, it's okay. I understand. I love you. Love you more than anything. But we already got the next check accrued, people. That next check, as of right now, and I believe they cannot change it or anything. It's over $103. So give me a round of applause. All right. Give us a round of applause. Okay. And because, we're in this together. Everything I do is for us. It's that simple. So we're doing all this together. So $103. It's absolutely amazing, that we did this for the second time. And yeah, it is a major milestone for my business, my companies, and our companies and our business and everything that we're building together. So I'm very excited about it. And yeah, now the next check starts. And that's my thing. I'm telling y'all want to say, oh, you make this a month. Every time I pick up pace, I'm moving quicker every time. If not, then they're just not paying me right, which we already know they're not. Okay. I'm picking up momentum every day. I haven't slowed down. I'm picking up pace. So you're all wrong because we're already on the second, like I told you. It's the second today, I believe, right? And the total is at 0. So how would the total be at 0, right? If they had their stuff straight and they were really accruing capital for right now for these days. There's no way it would be at 0. They're the ones who are behind. That's the way it always is. It's never me. It's always the company and these other folks. So get that right. So no, it's not within a month. No, it's not. They could say whatever they want and act like, oh, it takes us time to catch up. No, it's just not within a month. So don't say that. See, you got to get your facts straight before you speak, because reality has to be stated correctly. See, this is why we don't want folks on this platform or anywhere spreading misinformation, because you're just talking to talk. You understand? We don't have time for that. We're all grown adults here, and we're here to get the facts and the truth in every situation. So be fair before you speak, please. Okay? Because no, I make plenty of dough, and I do the best I can on a platform that pays like 1/100 of a cent for 1,000 views. And what I'm accomplishing here is of epic proportions and absolutely impossible. Make sure when you speak about me, you put some respect on my name. You understand me? All right? And it's that simple. So like I said, I'm a boss. I'm doing everything right. That's why my businesses always succeed and theirs always fail epically. Mr. Walford has failed. Shelley has failed. All these people have failed, right? Like I said, God is not with you. God is with me for good reason. And it is crazy how y'all try to talk and jumble words and talk backwards and project. Mr. Walford, you have never worked hard. I'm tired of hearing you project and make no sense. If you feel so strongly about anything you have to say, brother, please back it up. Please. You don't know martial arts, sir. I'm building my own martial arts school up from the ground up like Busta Rhymes. Busta Rhymes, right? He said from the ground up. You know what I mean? That's what this is like. Flip mode squad. Flip mode squad, boy. Busta, Busta, what it is right now. Busta, what it is right now. I'm like the Busta Rhymes of this game. The Genesis, the Genesis, the Genesis, the Genesis. That's me. Busta Rhymes. That's literally what I'm like. I'm the Busta Rhymes of this game. Straight up. Like, I respect that. I respect the way that he built everything. I respect the way he came. Like, that was some real hood stuff. I like Busta Rhymes. I think he shouldn't have gotten involved in the whole Ja Rule Eminem thing, 50 Cent thing. But I think that was all staged anyway. But that's my point. We're not staged over here. These actors and these people, they're fake. None of it is real. When you see me, it's real. Remember that. It don't get no realer. I don't got to always be on a bat pod. I could be walking. It's all real. It's all always been real. Feel me? What is going on with my pocket here and my wallet? It's doing the same thing it did yesterday. It's like I have to put my wallet in this pocket or something because it's not feeling nice at all. But yeah, we'll see if they take 5 hours to give me some cash back up here today. That's usually what they do. Can I have some cash back? Oh, no. I have no cash in my register. It's a register. How can you not have cash in a register? Then you shouldn't be open. See my point? This is what they do here. But then they want me to be quiet about it. I got respect and love for everybody. Hell, I've been nice and diplomatic to all of them. But it's inexcusable. And when I need my bus pass money, I need my bus fare money. You can't just have every business out here that's probably illegally funded off drug funds tell me, oh, we can't do our job because it's you. We can't do nothing for you. That's what they do, brother. I said, it's never been an environment for me to succeed or make it. I have to move through all these folks to get where I'm going every day. And that's hard. So have some mercy, have some compassion, man. Understand what I'm coming up against down here. And quit lying about it. Okay? Quit trying to twist it. Oh, he's speaking up for himself. Oh no, he told them reality. Oh wow. What a big deal. That's what they say. Like if I make the video like I did the other day, the show, and talk the way I really talk, because I'd be holding a lot back on here, right? And I'd be myself. Oh, well, that's not allowed. Yeah, it is. The hell it ain't. Y'all talk every day. Y'all been really, really talking crazy. Steve said the same thing. He said they talking cash, you know what? Right. And can't back up none of it. But me, I back it up when I talk. When I talk, people get in their feelings. So Nah, I think I'll say what I want. You know what I mean? You could do whatever because I'm going to be me. I don't have to follow rules. That's the whole thing. People ran a smear campaign and slandered my name for decades. Why would I sit here and be goody two shoes and not speak how I talk? I'm a hood dude, man. I'm from the ghetto, the real ghettos that y'all scared to go to. I'm going to talk the way I talk, bro. Like straight up. You know what I mean? I come from nothing. And I just made and spent more money than your entire government my entire life. That's a boss. I had to alchemize like I am now in front of you. Y'all ain't making no sense. None of them. They make no sense. They just want to talk the talk. Like, that's cool, but I talk it and walk it. Talk it and walk it. But yeah, to me, folks, it's just funny. Y'all got your priorities misconstrued all the time. You just don't seem to understand reality, how it works. Not much of nothing. And it's just pretty crazy. It's surreal. Oh, we're doing great time. I got plenty of time. Should. Like 45 minutes. That's the thing with them. You never know. They'll sit there. They'll take their sweet time, bro. Imagine how that feels, bro, when you're trying to get to a bus that you got one window of opportunity to get to. And I have to do this like every day if I'm going into town. And they just sit there. Woman will come pay with $100 bill right in front of you, goes out of her way to get in front of you. This is what they do. You go to Walmart, you can't even move. They got like 30, 60 aisles in Walmart and none of them open. Don't sit here and talk to me about we supposed to put up with this. Y'all don't know how to do nothing. None of them. So it is what it is. Telephone and internet company. Maybe he's the villain. He didn't say hi to Batman. A lot of these people who work for these companies are villains. Who's that guy? Is he a villain? Who's that? Anselmo Naranjo. Who the hell is that? Who that? That's what they do too. Act like you can't do this. You can't show. You can film whatever the hell you want, bro. It's a free country. I'm gonna film all your businesses straight up. I have my camera right in front of you. I'll walk in your business and film any business. Yeah. Hell no. No, we need the cameras on y'all, bro. We need to see what y'all really doing. Because there's been enough crime down here. Believe that. Enough corruption. Enough nonsense. That's what I do for a living. Yeah. That's the thing. This is my job, bro. Batman is the world's greatest detective. They put up a short. I didn't watch it, but it was some actor, some guy saying it. And it's the truth. It's the truth. When you stop asking for permission completely and you just go and take what's yours and take your own fate in your own hands, take matters into your own hands, the world has to move. The world has to respect it, and that's what I did. It's a very amazing thing. It truly is. It's a very amazing thing. You know, that was the thing. The church group didn't do right by me. Nobody did right by me. These were all resources. These were things that I did need, still need. These were resources, man. So you got all these people getting in the way of my resources. How do you think I feel about you? Like, truly. Like, nah, bro, you're in the way of my money, bro. You've been in the way. That's all y'all do is get in the way. So don't tell me that I didn't go through hell to sell that 50-acre property. Okay? I was in shelters in Austin working 6 in the morning temp work every day. I had crazy folks losing their cool and stuff. And I would have to make sure that I told them what it is and then got the hell away and walked away because I had a 50-acre property on the line. You understand? And I would say it too. I'd tell them, like, yeah, that's what y'all do. Y'all want to pretend in front when somebody actually got something that they own and going after, and I'm not going to let you get in the way at all. That makes perfect sense. So you folks don't know what it's like being in the positions I'm in because you never had anything worth nothing. You know? I got my love with Christina. That's priceless. That's worth more than anything to me. I'm going to do whatever I got to do and move through whatever at any time to get where I'm going. Because, you know, if I can, I would like to be around for her. So that's my job. You know, my job is to win. I can't lose. Feel me? Can't lose because I ain't gonna lose everything that's meant for me. You feel me? Real talk. Oh. You another one filming when you shouldn't be? See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I don't got time for y'all, bro. I really don't got time. That's illegal as hell, bro. By the way, if I ain't give you permission, don't film me. Batman got to do what a Batman got to do, homie. It's common sense. Got time to wait on y'all. Like I said, I'm a local, bro. They're not gonna tell me nothing. They know who I am. They know. That's why they said, "Oh my goodness, that's you." Yeah, yeah. Same guy y'all wanted to all count out, right? Same guy y'all thought was soft, I guess. I don't know where you get that from. Same guy you knew nothing about. Clearly, you should have asked about me. Feel me? And I ain't got time for y'all. I got to do what I got to do. When I'm in a hurry, I got to get there at all costs. I love you, baby. His motorcycle scooter sounded horrible. I don't care how it sounds. I don't care if it's. I don't care. Just give me one that moves. I'll put up with that. You know, I'll get a speaker or something and try to install it on there so I can hear my own stuff instead of that. Drown it out. I'll do something. But like I said, bro, you just got to keep pushing. Like this guy's gonna throw some more dust everywhere for no reason. Like, how are you gonna clean dust off asphalt to went with just blowing leaves around? Wow, you get paid for that, but they can't give us a job at all. But it's not unfair, right? Yeah, okay. Come on, bro, y'all can't be serious, man. These folks, they got full scale businesses for doing nothing. All they people get together, they work together, and they don't want to break no bread. Hell no, you're gonna break bread now. Real stuff, bro. I ought to be taxing y'all. Like real talk, I ought to make people pay tax. Real talk. Like real talk. That's what y'all don't get. I run the streets, man. This is crazy, bro. It is nonsense. Y'all think y'all gonna be the only ones making a little bit of money and y'all still broke. Come on, dog. That's what I'm saying. Like, get out the way then for people who gonna make money and know how to save and invest and gonna build. You feel me? It's that simple, doggy. But like I said, we getting this all on the road, man. Because we got that check coming this month, 21st to the 26th, and I already got this. Hold up. All right. Batman is a happy customer because I got Hostess Cupcake, one of them, and Mike Ike ropes. I haven't tried those. I'm going to try them today. And yeah, I go in there. See, I told you, I go in there. You know what they're doing? They're on their phone together, looking at a phone, laughing and giggling to to he, right? Probably looking at TikTok and nonsense, and they should be watching Batman so they can pay me, right? And that's what I'm saying. And they just doing it right in front of you. I'm sitting there waiting, like, do you understand that people got things to do, bro? Like, seriously, bro. Like, I'm not just being somewhere. I mean, I'm for real, bro. Like, this is going on long enough, and it's every day. I'm gonna start calling all y'all out for it. You know what I mean? But they be the same ones that they talk behind your back and they talk down and they work at the dollar store. Boy, stop it. You understand? Don't nobody want to work at no dollar store. I'll tell you straight up what it is. Yes, that's the thing. They act like you got to be nice, sugarcoat things. But what? I don't care about y'all. That's all it is. A bunch of people everywhere out here, and all y'all are mine. All y'all want to have power over other people. You don't have no power over me in my life. You talking about all nobody? Every single one of you. I'm gonna reinforce that fact every day. You work fast food, you're failing. It's that simple. You need to learn how to build your own business. That's a fact. Don't get upset at education. See, that's the thing. You want to look at it like, oh, I'm making money. You think we don't make money? You think I don't make money because you create some fake aura around people, because that's how y'all do things. To talk down on someone who's running circles around you financially. Boy, I make check after check after check. I just got $100 donation. That means I make $100 for what I do. Somebody sent me that off the strength of, right? Off the strength of they believe in me enough. And that was somebody who used to be against me. Off the strength of they believe in me enough and said, here you go get them. Like real talk, like I'm gonna help you. You know what I mean? That's a big deal, man, because that person, right? They'll do it again. I'm just telling you the truth. They will do it again, bro. I know they will. They'll do it again. That's what you should do. Seriously, you should send another 100 when you can. You know, notice how I'm saying when you can. I know money is money, man. That's a lot, bro. Well, me and Christina and I are truly appreciative because that helps me to do this, to get by and push. And it's hard enough. So, even in today's economy, $100 is not much, but me, I try to stretch it out as much as possible. Like, real talk. You want to help me with my fee I just incurred is $1.25 for cash back. Pay me that. All y'all other folks. Hopefully it'll be all right. I dropped the camera for a minute, but I'm not going to change the live stream for that. I'm tired of that. That's the thing. I'm just tired of the political correctness. I'm tired of the everything being so difficult to do. My muscle definition coming back a little because I got a little bit of rest. That's the thing. Like when I don't rest, it affects all that because I can't recover or repair it all. I mean, I still keep moving, but hell, I looked ripped as hell yesterday. I was like, what the hell? But sleep helps, man. And I know I got some, not enough, but a little bit. I just would like to get over here today, man. I mean, it enables me to at least walk around, do my shows. You want me to go eat at Golden Corral today, donate. You know what I mean? That's the thing. Like, I'm just being realistic when I break it down. Like $100, it's a lot. Don't get me wrong. We're extremely grateful, but it ain't a lot in this economy. I'm just saying when we have to spend the money, it goes. That's why I'm trying to go slow, and it's just difficult, man. It's hard. I'm human, man. You gotta understand I'm human, man. I don't control the economy. I don't control money. I control the spiritual realms. I'm the emperor there, but money and all that, I wouldn't want to control money. No, I'm not worried about it. But That's what I'm saying. For us to get $100 donation, that's a big deal. And right at the time when the Wofford's are begging, see, that's what they think. They think their wrong, evil ways. Hair's getting long. They think their evil ways are gonna keep working, and they're gonna keep they're gonna make money off us. Y'all never made money off me. Take that over there with Cyrax. Ain't nobody made a dime off me. I wouldn't let you. I ain't letting you make no money on me. So that's what they want to do here. Everybody want to hide, and then you supposed to put up with it, and you can't do nothing about it. You want to bet? I could do anything about anything. You understand? And that's what they really want. That's what they do. They want to pretend, right? I know your formula, man. I know your cowardly formula. I get it. You know, and it's super corny. You know what I mean? I can change any situation at the bat of an eyelash, man. I got power for real. That's why these folks get on here and play games, because they're trying to trick you off your throne. And they're not clever. Like, you're not smart. Some people just don't care. And I'm one of them. Yeah, I'm not going to play your game. I'm going to show you who I am for real and what time it is. Every time I'm going to give you what you want. You play with me, I'm going to give you what you want. I thought that was known. I said, what? Yeah. What's our slogan this year, folks? Play with me if you want. Play with me if you want. Whatever you asking for, straight up, I don't care who it is, you're going to get it. Believe that. We give you what you want over here. You want to pretend like you want something? A lot of folks pretended. A lot of folks thought they wanted it. They don't. Yeah, ask them now. Yeah, you ain't listening. We really Billy Tough for real. I'm the mob. I do this for real. Yeah, that's what I do, partner. You trying to take me back to the old me. Feel me? But see, that's the difference between you and I. I live on my feet. That's the difference between you and I. I make a stand. Yeah, that's the issue. Yeah, because y'all ain't living like that. Y'all living in fear. That's what it's all about. That's why you get online hiding and then pretend you in charge or pushing your weight around. You ain't in charge of nothing. And you ain't pushing your weight around other than your literal weight. Oh, for real. Yeah, these people funny on some petty energy because you got told reality and told off and back down. Everybody back down, partner. Nobody goes to the internet and then starts doing weird antics. Like, I spoke to all these folks. They all said what it is. They don't want it. I know. Got like 52 blocks info. Nobody wants it with me. Hair. You think we don't know that? You think we don't know? These folks don't want it with me. Nobody. You know what I mean? You wouldn't be wise to want it with me. You know what I mean? A real talk. I get paid to talk greasy too, little homie. Don't you forget it. Hell, I'm probably get these other channels up too. Y'all crazy for playing with me, bro. I'm the man that ran your cult leader off this platform, Tommy Sotomayor. Hey, we went head to head and I won. I told you. And guess what? How do you lose that when you had all the advantage? Yeah, I had all the money at that time, but then I had to spend it because I was targeted. So you had every way to win. All you had to do is just keep doing what you were doing, and they can never do nothing right. See, he couldn't chill. Had he just chilled and kept pushing and wasn't living above his means trying to impress people, buying fake hotel rooms when he could have and saved money and invested and bought a hotel, what I would have done, a real businessman, and let y'all fools talk down the whole time. See what I'm saying? You're not listening. I'm already going to be looking in. Me and Christina and I are going to be buying apartment buildings. I'm going to be buying apartment complex. God already told me we're building a real estate empire. There's no doubt about this. Mark my words. I'm going to be buying apartment complexes. I'm looking into buying hotels. Just understand, when we make money way different. I operate at a whole nother level than you. I'm not worried about anything you're talking about. I know equity equals money. You understand? Not about just liquidation. See, y'all don't listen, no. It's about people paying rent too. I charge rent for all my tenants. That's what you don't get. I want to get in the hotel business. I'm going to be having sit-down conversations with them folks that we all know what folks own hotels. I could talk to them folks. I know how to talk. I'm going to tell them, look, I got all this bread. I'm going to have Christina with me. We'll sit down right at a table, go eat dinner with them. Look, I want to go into business with you. Period. I want to be in the hotel business. Can you show me the ropes? You know what I mean? Like, I've got all this bread. I need something to invest in, and I want to go into hotels because I want to make money. Hell, one of them might say, we've been doing this forever. We're tired of it. Why don't we'll sell it to you. That way we can have our dough. You know what I mean? They got hotels, bro, that got full studios you can live in. Hell, I think Atlanta had hotels like that. They got hotels with rooms on the top that you could charge rent for people to live in there and stuff. Like, they'll have the family that works there will live right there in the hotel. Feel me? Y'all funny. All right, we're gonna have a penguin moment here if I can. Let's see. Come on, dude. Can't do it with my phone. Hold on. All right, let's do it. Oh, I'm tired. Having issues today physically. All right. You want to go, penguin? Is that what you want to go, penguin? You want to go? You looking at me, penguin? All right, penguin. Think you want something, penguin? Huh? You think you got skills? You think you the only one who could do it, boy? Is that what you think, penguin? All right, penguin. See here, penguin. I could do it too, penguin. Yeah. Good, penguin. I'm the penguin, and I'm spotted and titled. I'm going to the island without Batman. That penguin is selfish. Selfish little bird with wings that can't fly. He ain't never gonna fly, penguin. Good time. He ain't never gonna fly. That's a real thing. Like, you'll never fly. Like, you never gonna get out the valley for real and make something of yourself. Never gonna be a man. That sucks, man. See, you think you're doing something. He think it's good that he's spoiled and entitled. No, it's not. Not in the long scheme of things. It's alright, but keeps you immature. Now, see, that's the thing. I'm not jelly anyone. I want all that. I want to be good. I want to have everything I need because I already did all the other stuff. So that makes sense for me. But before you do what I've done, you don't want that, man. It's gonna mess up your mentality. Real talk. Chocolate. Yeah, Batman and eating a cupcake. So what? Oh, penguin, penguin. Now I can't wait till Christina here. We getting out of here. I want the hell out the valley. I've been here long enough. I gotta get out, man. I can get out east. I don't even care about the island. Get me out of here. Nah, we'll go to the island. Go to Slurp off. 8 people watching. That's it. That's it. Hell nah. I don't believe you. Suspect as hell. Sus. Gnats everywhere. I'm gonna do a video. Hold up.